Hello, dear Junior 6 students. In this lesson, we are going to study the solar eclipse. First, let's remember the meaning of shadow. You know that light travels in a straight line. And when a dark object blocks this light, shadow is formed. Similarly, in this space, sun emits heat and light. The sunlight travels in straight lines towards the earth, and when a dark celestial body as the earth or moon comes in front of sunlight, it prevents the sunlight from passing to the other side. So shadow is formed. And in this case, shadow is known as eclipse. We have two types of eclipse. The first type is solar eclipse. Let's start solar eclipse phenomenon. What's solar eclipse phenomenon? It's an astronomical phenomenon. Astronomical means it's a phenomenon which occurs in the space. It's an astronomical phenomenon occurs when Earth, Moon and the Sun comes on one straight line during the rotation, with the Moon in the middle, hiding sunlight from the Earth and casting its shadow on the Earth. So, solar eclipse occurs when Moon's shadow falls on the Earth. In this case, Moon forms two types of shaded area, which are dark inner shadow, which is known as umbra, and faint outer shadow, which is known as penumbra. So we have two types of shaded area, which are umbra and penumbra. According to these types of shaded area, we have three types of solar eclipse, which are total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, and annular solar eclipse. Can we observe these types? Yes, we can. Although solar eclipse doesn't exceed 7 minutes and 40 seconds, we can observe these types of eclipse. But we have two cases of solar eclipse. In each case, we can observe only two types of eclipse. Let's study these cases. The first case, when the moon rotates around the earth near to the earth. How? Moon rotates around the earth in an oval orbit. So sometimes it's near to the earth and other times it's far from the earth. First, when the moon rotates nearer to the earth and comes between it and sun. In this case, the umbra shadow of the moon reaches the earth, and people here cannot see the sun completely. We call this type of eclipse as total solar eclipse. And in the penumbra shadow here, people on the earth can see only a part of the sun. And this type is known as partial solar eclipse. So, when the moon rotates nearer to the earth, it forms two types of eclipse, which are total solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse. In the other case, when the moon rotates in a higher orbit from the earth. Higher orbit means the moon rotates far from the earth, and suddenly when it comes between sun and earth on one straight line, it forms two types of solar eclipse. Here, the umbra of the moon doesn't reach the earth, and people on the earth here will see the sun as a lighted ring, and this case is known as annular solar eclipse. Also, in the penumbra shadow, people can see only part of the sun, and it's known as partial solar eclipse. So, let's summarize types of solar eclipse. We have total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, and annular solar eclipse. In total solar eclipse, people cannot see sun completely, and it occurs when the moon is nearer to the earth. Here, in partial solar eclipse, we can see only a part of the sun, and it occurs in the penumbra shadow. In annular solar eclipse, sun appears as a lighted ring, and it occurs when the moon is in higher orbit from the earth, and the umbra shadow of the moon doesn't reach the earth. We can see we have total solar eclipse, annular solar eclipse, and partial solar eclipse. Can we observe solar eclipse safely? Yes, we can, but only by using special glasses. Why? Because during solar eclipse, the sun emits harmful ultraviolet and infrared radiations, which harm the eye within few minutes. It may cause blindness if you look directly at the sun. So, to observe solar eclipse, we must wear special glasses. At the end of the lesson, I hope you got the meaning of solar eclipse and its type and how we can observe it. Good luck.